All right, Coach, not the results, but going in that you were facing some pretty good competition down there at the crossover tournament. But aside from the end result, so what did you see from your squad with these first two games?
Well, we were really kind of two different teams from the first night to the second night. The first night, I just really didn't feel like we played well on either end of the floor. We didn't execute very well, and then on the defensive end, we just didn't have the intensity and the efficiency that we typically have. And so obviously going into Saturday night's game, we wanted to certainly fix that on the defensive end. And again, Saturday night we shot very poorly. However, it was our defense and our intensity, and I thought we just played much more physical, and I thought we played really tough and took Western Washington on Saturday night. I thought we did a good job of taking their inside game away from them. And the point to the team was, you just never know how well you're going to shoot the ball, and we just always have to rely on our defense. And I think, if anything, that was the biggest learning lesson, hopefully, to the team, that because we had a chance to win the game on Saturday and did not shoot the ball well at all. So I thought we were much, much better in the second night with our defense.
All right, we get to it this week. Home opener tomorrow against Notre Dame de Namur, a team that has already faced your opponent on Saturday, and they got a win against Chico.
Yes.
This is no game that, hey, we're happy to play somebody at home, but they've showed already that they're pretty competitive.
No, they definitely are. And whether it's Notre Dame de Namur or anybody else, I mean, I constantly preach to the team on a daily basis. It doesn't matter who the opponent is. I mean, we really have to come out and we have to be prepared mentally a certain way. And that way is just to be focused and come out with a lot of energy. And if we do that, I like our chances regardless of who the opponent is. But as you mentioned, Notre Dame is coming off a great win for them, excuse me, against Chico State. We know we have our hands full tomorrow night, and it's just a tough stretch for us right now. We got 4 games in 7 days, and I really want us to focus on one game at a time. But we're going to have to be very resilient this next week, and we're just going to have to show a lot of mental toughness.
How do you keep your team focused on this game? I know you got the big one also on Saturday, national TV, cameras, all that thing, and Chico, but how do you keep your team focused on this game tomorrow?
Whether it's Chico or anybody else, whether it's a TV game or anybody else, I seriously am not looking at Saturday's game any differently, and I certainly, how I present that to the team is exactly how I want them to be. And we're not even talking about Chico. We haven't started doing anything about Chico, and we won't until Thursday. I mean, right now our focus is solely on Notre Dame de Namur and how we are going to defend them and what game plan we're going to put together to hopefully give ourselves a chance to win tomorrow night.
When you talk about the game plan tomorrow after having 2 games under your belts, anything that you do differently this game than, say, how you guys got ready for the first 2?
Well, we just got to build off of, in particular, on the defensive end, we must build off of that from Saturday night's game. And, with Notre Dame de Namur, we're going to have to do a really good job. They do a lot of high-low action with their 4 and 5 player that we're going to have to do a good job of as far as defending. And we want to be the ones in control when we are on the offensive end. And whether we shoot the ball well or not, most importantly, we want a good shot selection. And we really want to share the ball and get the best shots that we can possibly get.
You don't want to talk too much about Chico, but fast forward to later in the week. It is nice to be, to have the game nationally televised and have it against 2 big rivals.
Well, it's, obviously we're very fortunate that ESPN considers a humble state in this situation. I think that just gives credit to our community support. It gives credit to our facilities. It gives credit to our department in being able to host something like this. So we're very fortunate that we're in a position that ESPN is recognizing that, and obviously we want to give our fans and those watching on TV, we want to give them a good showing.
Sounds good. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.